Hello listeners, welcome Global Top News. Please subscribe channel for daily update. Russia send more 7,000 troops at Ukraine border. NATO has accused Russia of sending more troops to a massive military build-up around Ukraine, even as Moscow said that it was withdrawing forces and was open to diplomacy. At the start of 2 days of talks among NATO defense ministers, its Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg appeared unconvinced that the threat of a Russian invasion of Ukraine had lessened and voiced guarded hopes for diplomacy, Reuters reports. "We have not seen any withdrawal of Russian forces. And of course, that contradicts the message of diplomatic efforts," Stoltenberg said. "What we see is that they have increased the number of troops and more troops are on their way." The Russian Defense Ministry has published video that it says shows tanks, infantry fighting vehicles and self-propelled artillery units leaving the Crimean Peninsula, which Moscow seized from Ukraine in 2014. Ukraine's Interfax news agency reports the Russian Defense Ministry released a statement on Wednesday saying troops had already crossed the Crimea. However, Stoltenberg cautioned that Russians have frequently repositioned military equipment and troops during the build-up movement of forces of battle tanks doesn't confirm a real withdrawal. NATO will consider new steps to deter Russia on its eastern flank, including a likely pledge to send more troops and equipment to NATO members in Eastern Europe, following a series of announcements over the past 6 weeks in response to the Russian threat in Ukraine's north, east and south. Diplomats said that could involve 4,000 new troops in Romania, Bulgaria, Hungary, and Slovakia. Ministers will also consider the alliance's nuclear deterrence, although discussions are highly confidential. Russia has amassed a large stockpile of tactical nuclear weapons. The escalation of Russian troops at the Ukrainian border is increasing and significant and implores us as an alliance to continue to work together, Canada's Defence Minister Anita Anand said as she arrived for the Russian military exercises are at their peak stage and the risk of Russian aggression against Ukraine will remain high for the rest of February, a senior Western intelligence official has told the Reuters news agency. Russia could now attack Ukraine with essentially no or little to no warning, the official said. Western intelligence also pointed to Russia's ability to maintain the current forces in place for several more months if the Russian president, Vladimir Putin, so wished, the official said. Russia has repeatedly said it has no plans to invade Ukraine and that it is carrying out military